Guys, welcome back to Rodder's Garage. It's been probably like 20 days, a little over 20 days since I uploaded the last video on the 30-day banger build. And I really kind of cut that video off abruptly because, well, we needed to get the heck out of there. We were running a little bit late, and of course, like usual, I got the car done at the last minute. I really didn't even do a closing on the last video, but really what happened was I got the thing running at probably midnight, 1 in the morning, the night before we left. And at the end of the last video, I backed the thing out of the garage. I think I made a little note on the screen that you could actually hear the transmission making some terrible noise, but it did run quite well. Drove okay. And I think I had one brake a lot tighter than the rest, so it was locking one wheel up when I slammed on the brakes. And really, the car was not even close to being race ready at all. But I took the car anyway. I wanted to get it to the show, at least just to have it there and check it out. And long story short is I ended up there on practice day. It was rainy, and they told me to get that thing out there, and I ended up racing that car, and it did surprisingly well, in my opinion. Now, that transmission was making that terrible noise, and on practice day, as you'll see here shortly, I'd made a few good races, 3 or 4 really good passes, and on the 3rd or 4th pass, I kind of really snapped that clutch out on my second gear shift, and second gear went right out the bottom of the transmission case and spilled all the gear oil out on the track. But I kept running it anyway. I actually raced the following day on race day, going 1st to 3rd, which really took the wallop out of it, but I raced regardless. And I was super impressed with the car. I had an absolute blast, and I've got a lot of work to do here in the future to get this thing all fixed up. I already got a new transmission. I've got some other parts for this thing. We'll be working on it in the future here. But for today, I'm just going to show you guys the races. I apologize for the filming. I'm just basically running a GoPro for everything. I need to get myself a better microphone at some point in the future because there's a lot of wind noise in this video. And I had the lovely girlfriend, Janet, do some sideline filming from her phone. Some of it's a little bit shaky. It is what it is. That's all the footage I have. I really don't have a film crew or, you know, anyone actually in charge of filming these events. So in the future, I'll work on that a little bit. I do have some things lined up for next year when I do a little more racing with that car. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll all the footage from the races, and we'll catch up in the next video. I want to talk to you guys about a whole bunch of stuff on that Banger Roadster race car build that I didn't have time to mention or talk about in that last video. And then we're gonna fix the transmission, put a new a resurfaced pressure flywheel and pressure plate and new clutch and everything in it. And I've got some ignition parts. There's some carburetor issues. That's another thing. I put that fabbed up that manifold for it and put that carburetor on, and actually the accelerator pump didn't work at all. There was 0 pump shot, so it actually had quite a bit of a stutter off the line, but not too bad. I just kind of slammed the throttle down, burped it once, kind of feathered it once, and the thing took right off, as you guys will see here shortly. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll all these race videos. We'll catch up in another video with the car in person, maybe change the transmission out. And then at some point, I've got this 58 Cadillac. Literally, if I hook up the fuel pump, this thing would run right now. Everything's done up front. And I've got like an 8 video series on this thing from day 1 all the way up to this point. And then hopefully in a week or 2, I have this thing done running and driving. So I will start rolling the videos on the 58 Caddy probably next week. So appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Here's the Banger race car races. Oh, that sucks. Oh yeah.
Is it?
No, I broke the transmission.
Good job.
Yeah.
You want me to point you back with the golf cart?
Actually, first gear seemed to work yet. I think we can limp it back to the
pull of shame and Hillsboro, I got towed off the tracks. It's like, oh shit.
It's amazing how much different the left lane is than the right too. Being this close.
Gonna favor the right lane. Whoa. I know, it's soup over there, totally. Might want to take off in a second.